Hey there, I'm Jamie Smith, CF Pro Tools. I just want to walk through today and show you how to install and use the CF Pro Tools order summary script so that you can actually use an order summary that works with the CF cart mode script and actually will show you an order total. And I'll walk through real quick and show you where we're starting and show you where we're going to get to. So if I'm inside my ClickFunnels page editor here, I've got just a basic order form, just a simple order form that I threw together for this example. And you can see we've got the product selector and we've got an order summary element on this page. For the product selector, I already have the CF cart mode script installed on this order form. So let's go ahead and pull it up in preview. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this in a new tab. We'll take a look at this and we'll see here that we've got our, say we've got for our first product, I've got the price display override set to just show free plus shipping and handling. And then for each of the other products, we have a price of $19.99 each. We'll notice the order summary starts with the first product selected. And that's not what we want. That's out of the box ClickFunnels functionality, but we haven't actually selected any products yet. And so we want to go ahead and make sure that doesn't happen. But also if we add this product, we'll notice that we still stick with free plus shipping and handling, but we can add additional products and nothing changes here with the order summary. That's because ClickFunnels out of the box doesn't expect to have more than a single product on the order at any one time, so their order summary element doesn't support having multiple products. So that's why we have an updated version. And so what we want to do is actually go in and we need to make a couple configurations and then we can just drop some script in. So I want to show you, first off, we've got some script here. If you don't have if we can take a look at this real quick, if you are just using your price, if you're not setting the price display override for your product, so your price is just $19.99 or $7.99 or $29.99, whatever it is, or $37, and you're not doing something like free plus shipping and handling where you're using text for your price display override inside of ClickFunnels, then you don't need to do the configuration. You can just drop the script in as is and it will pick up and work just fine. But you'll run into problems if you're using this free plus shipping and handling, and the reason is that we have no way for the script to automatically calculate this price because there is no price number there, it's just text. And so that's why we have some configuration. So I'm going to walk through that and show you how that works, and then we'll show you that we can actually just drop in. So if I didn't have anything but price, I could just grab, this is the actual script. It's real simple. It's just a few lines of code. The top half here is configuration specific to your order form. These chunks of code are simply just the pieces of the order summary script. So if I just grab those and I drop them into my settings, tracking codes, and I scroll down to the bottom here, this is my script for the order, or for the cart mode. If I just go down the bottom and I add a couple new lines and I paste in my additional scripts and I do save, now if I go back to this page and refresh, then you'll notice when my page comes up now, I don't have an order summary because I don't have any products that are actually selected, so there's no summary to create. The other thing that I've done with the script is if it can't detect a price here, then it won't show that line item in the order summary. So we can select a couple of these test product ones. There's no price because we can't detect a price because there's no number, so the order summary doesn't show. But as soon as we add in those that have a price, then we'll notice the order summary updates and it gives us that order total, $39.98, which is 2 times the $19.99. If we add another one here, then we'll see we get the second line item. We get an order total of that. You'll notice that this first product with no detectable price, it just doesn't show. It doesn't add into the total or anything like that. So that's why we need this configuration, which is at the top. And this configuration allows us to set the price for those products that don't have an actual price on the page that we can detect. And so, what we want to do is actually go in. We need to grab the product IDs, and I'll show you how to do that real quickly. I'm going to go ahead and open up another ClickFunnels tab here so I can go in and look at my products. Take just a second to load. Okay, and we're back, and I'm on. I'm in ClickFunnels here, and I'm on my order form funnel that my example funnel that I'm showing you. And what we're going to do is we've got our order form here, and we're going to go to the Products tab, And so we're going to load the products tab. And we've got a listing of our products here. So you can see testing product 1 that has the price display of free plus shipping and handling. And I'll show you what I mean when I talk about your price display override. When we pull up this here, we can see the amount here. That's the actual price that's going to be charged when somebody purchases this product. The price display override is this text that displays here. If you don't set a price display override, if this were blank, and we update this product, and we come back and reload this page, then you'll see the price shows as $7.99. But as soon as you put a value into the price display override, then that's what's going to get displayed. So if we do free plus SNH and update that product, then we're back to where we started, which is just text, no number, so we have no way for the script to detect how much we should charge for that product. So what we want to do in that case is actually find the product ID. If we hover over the edit button for that product, we can see it in the URL down at the bottom in the in the kind of status bar, or you can just right click and say copy link address. Open a new tab. I pasted in the address bar so we can see it a little bit better here. And what we're looking at is this number that comes after the product. So it's going to be something like app.clickfunnels.com/products/a number. And so that number, in this case, is 776236. We want to go ahead and grab that number because we're going to use it in our script. And so what we're going to do is go into our script here, and we want this number to be our product ID. And when you download script, it'll probably be like 111111, and you'll replace that with your product ID. And then all we need to do is put a numeric what the actual dollar price is. So if it's $7.99, it's just $7.99. If it's $37, you can do $37.00. You can do 37. It just needs to be a number and an actual number. No quotes, no single quotes, no double quotes or anything like that. This needs to be an actual number so that the script can convert it as a number and actually add it to the price. And then you can do that for your other two items. You don't have to. If we just add that one item, then we can look, then it will work just fine. So let's go ahead and do that now. We just need to override that one price because our other two have a price set. If you have multiples and you've got another product that you're also using free plus shipping and handling or some sort of text description, just add a comma at the end of this, drop down to a new line, and then again, just go back into your product, grab the product ID. This one is 776238. So we'll go back in here and we'll do 776238. Single quotes need to wrap these, and then a colon, and then $19.99 is our other price. And so we'll go ahead and grab this script, copy everything. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to bounce back into my page editor. And these were the scripts that I added just a minute ago. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those, and I'm going to paste in this new one. And this has the configuration for my first product and second product. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And then we'll go ahead and go in, and now we're going to refresh this page. And again, we'll see we've got free plus shipping and handling here. We get no order summary, but this time we should see it be a little bit different. When we select this, now we get a $7.99. That's because we've configured a price for this item. So that you'll want to remember. And again, if we select 3 of those, we get $23.97. You'll notice also on this one, this is the one we did not configure a specific price for. But it still tallies that up because we can detect the price on the page. So that's the difference. You don't have to configure the ones that you're just displaying the normal price, but if you're using your price display override, you'll want to go ahead and configure what your price is. And so that's how this works. We can see we get line items for all our 3. It shows us our quantity that we've got going there, and we've got our subtotals along here, and then we've got an order total at the bottom, so it shows everything here. So the big piece that you need to be aware of inside of the editor is how to install the scripts, and we just walked through that, how to include it into and the script that you'll copy and paste and configure goes into tracking codes, and then footer custom tracking, and just paste it in below the rest of the scripts that you have. This works specifically with CF Cart mode, so you'll want to paste it below that script. The other thing that you'll need to do is on your order summary element. When you add that in, you'll want to change the element name to CF-order-summary, all lowercase, just like that. That's all you're going to change. That is how the script knows to act on this particular element on the page. And then that is all there is to it. And then That's how you get this installed, and this is how it works. And again, we change back to 0, it takes that away. So it is dynamic based on what's being selected on the page. And if there are no products selected, then it just doesn't show an order summary. And then as soon as you add a product, then it will show that summary. The other thing that I would recommend doing is, if you're using the CF cart mode with this order summary, is I would change this description where normally I believe it says price, change that to each, so that people understand that this number is not going to change when they select 2. It's not going to change this to the $39.98. It's going to leave that because this is the per each price. And so the way you can do that is if you go in here and click on your product selector, there is a price text. So we get item text, and this is the item that shows up here, and then the price text is where it shows each now. Normally I believe that will say price, but I like that to say each. That way it's very plain and clear that that is the per each cost of that. And then again, for the order summary, I also like to change that. I believe this will say total out of the box. I like it to say subtotal, because we're going to show a total at the very bottom, and it's got its own row. So those are a couple of small changes you might want to make. Just play with those things and make them be what you want it to be. But we'll notice that the script will automatically add the quantity columns for you. So there's nothing special that you need to do there. Basically just go in, change what you want these headings to be, and set your order summary element name to CF-order-summary. Paste your script into settings, tracking codes, and footer custom tracking, and you'll be set to go. Hope you like it, and talk to you soon.